Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell, and in today's video, we are going to be reviewing the MAC concealer. This is the MAC Studio Radiance 24 Hours Luminous Lift Concealer, and I did get mine in the shade NC17. I'm hoping that is the right shade. Here is the absolutely beautiful packaging. This is definitely not what I expected to see. I don't know why, but yeah. Not mad at it at all. The MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Concealer does retail for $31. It's made in Canada and it does have a shelf life of 6 months, just so you guys know. Go ahead and get into the video, the demo, the application, wear test, and all of that good stuff. But before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. You can also like and comment down below because that definitely helps out my channel so much. And without further ado, let's get started. Here is a swatch for you guys. I do feel like it is going to be a little bit too light for me, and I also do feel like it's very sheer. I don't feel like it's going to give us a lot of coverage, but let me just give you a little bit of information when it comes to this concealer. It is a weightless radiant concealer, provides 24-hour medium buildable coverage, 90% immediate hydration, and diminishes the look of dark circles over time by 18%. So let's go ahead and test out this concealer. I'm going to do a little bit of an eye makeup as well as apply my foundation, and I'll come back so we can go ahead and test out this concealer. All right guys, so I went ahead and apply the MAC Studio Radiance foundation, and I do have mine in the shade NC30, and I think that it is a really nice match for my skin tone right now. So let's go ahead and now apply what we are here to do, which is the new concealer. So let's go ahead and try it. Okay. So here we have the applicator, which I do feel like it's like really nice and chubby. I do like it. All right, just going to apply a little bit here, the rest of my mouth, because I do have some discoloration, some redness around my nose, just to even things out around the face. I think that this shade is actually pretty good for me, just because I do feel like it is oxidizing just a little bit, so it's not super white like it was when I first swatched it on the hands, which is nice. So NC17 is working out so far. I am going to just blend the concealer around my mouth with my foundation brush. And also on my forehead. So I'm going to be using now the BK Beauty A506 to blend it out. Just so you guys know, I am oily to combination. I do have an oily T-zone, and I am pretty normal in the other part of my face. I also don't have any issues with any concealers really creasing on me. Like, it's super rare that concealers will crease. And we will see how this actually looks blended out. Okay, I am liking that coverage. Look at that. That is so pretty. Just bringing it in right here. That is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm liking that. Look at that. My under eyes are pretty normal. They're not too oily. They're not too dry. They're right in the middle. Very normal. So that is how one side actually looks. I do feel like there is a little bit of grayness right here peeking through from the discoloration that I do have on my under eyes, but by adding a little bit of color correcting, I can definitely see this concealer working out even better. But I do really enjoy this coverage. The concealer has been sitting on this side of my face a little bit longer, but it's still very much blendable. I absolutely love the formula. It does not feel heavy whatsoever. It does feel really nice and like super lightweight. I think I apply a little bit too much on this side. So let me go ahead and just even things out. I think I'm going to like this concealer a lot. It is 2:19 in the afternoon right now. I'm going to try to do a wear test on this concealer as long as I can, and I will of course show you how this makeup looks outside with regular lighting on my nose. So it is definitely covering the redness that I do have on my nose. It blended out so nicely. It's definitely giving me a little bit of brightness, which I do really like. This medium coverage is definitely for me. I would say like it's a little bit more like on the high medium, like leaning a little bit full coverage, to be quite frank with you guys. So I'm going to be using my Mercier translucent powder powder to set everything in place. And this powder has been around for a while. It's one of my favorite powders, and I'm just trying to use it again since one of my other favorite powders has been discontinued. Like, why would they do that, right? Why would they do that? That is so crazy. But nonetheless, we do have powders in the market that are very, very nice and beautiful, like the MERCIER powder. All right, guys, so here is how the under eyes look now with the powder. I'm obsessed. That looks so beautiful. Okay, let me go ahead and just finish the rest of the makeup. Using the Bronze Glow from Natasha Denona, I'm going to warm up the face. And I'm using the BK Beauty 106 brush to do so. Haus Lab Fire Moon Blush. All right, guys, so here is the completed look, and here is how the concealer looks. Really nice and smooth. Coverage is still there. The brightness in the coverage is definitely so beautiful, but we are going to check later on today. It is 2:48 and I have to go to pick up my kids, and I will check back with you guys later on today. I am going to show you how the face looks outside with a regular lighting, of course, and then yeah, I'll check back with you guys at the end of the day and show you how this concealer held up. Okay, I'm so happy that we're almost done. It is 9:34 at night. Just wanted to say once again that this packaging from the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer, it's really nice. I really do like it. I think this is glass. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. But it has a little nice weight to it. Anyways, we're here to test the product, and here's how the concealer looks. Let me see if I can get in a little closer. Do we see any creases? No. Maybe just a little bit of texture here that I have already. But it's not settling into my fine lines. It's not cracking. It's not like emphasizing the lines that I do have. I do see just a little bit of more texture, like it worn off a little bit here, but nothing here. And this eye, I think that is definitely the eyeshadow versus the concealer, because this eye looks flawless and it is so pretty, so pretty. The only thing is just that I am oily right now, especially where the areas where I put the concealer. But even around my mouth, I can still see pretty much the coverage that it's giving me. It hasn't separated. The redness that I usually have around my nose is still pretty much covered. Like the redness is definitely not peeking through. I do feel like it's just settling into my fine lines around my nose, and that is probably totally normal because, you know, you're talking, you're eating and stuff like that. And also I do see a little bit of redness peeking through on my chin. That is totally normal as well, but it still looks really nice in Radiance. Now let me just touch it up just a little bit to see how it would work. So I'm just going to add a little bit of powder, making sure that it's not like pulling the concealer out. No, we're ready to go. Let me just add a little bit of lip gloss because my lips do feel super dry. This is the Milk Makeup. The lip liner still pretty much on from earlier today after eating and everything, which is pretty impressive. That is the Fenty Beauty lip liner. I'm going to be linking everything down below in the description area, and I have been really enjoying this one by Milk Makeup as well. This one is in the shade Day Trip. Here is how the makeup looks, and here is how the concealer looks. Now after adding a little bit of powder, it's still pretty much very nice and smooth. This one is definitely a little bit smoother than this one right here. Again, I do have a little bit more texture in this area, but it still looks really nice, presentable. I have no complaints with this concealer. I am going to, of course, continue on testing it out for you guys, but upon the first application in the wear test for today is definitely a win. So again, I'm going to continue on just using it, and I will report back to you guys very, very soon. I do have to do a speed review because I have so many products that I have been testing out that I already know pretty much how I feel about them, but I do have other videos planned prior to that one. I wish I have more days and more time. But anyways, I will get to all the videos that I need to do for you guys very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you guys don't miss out. But you guys, that is it for this review on the MAC Studio Radiance 24 Hours Luminous Lift Concealer. And I hope that it was helpful to you guys, just in case you guys were eyeing this concealer, if you guys were wanting to try a new concealer from MAC. And that is it, my friends. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.